Hi guys, welcome to the General channel. I'm super excited to have you guys all here today. So today I want us to go through this strategies, market strategy, and this strategy I come across it with one of my friends. So he told me about the strategy and said that they have been using strategy for a while and it's making crazy money with the strategy. So I I asked him to teach me about the strategy and he did teach me about strategy and I know everything about strategy. So today I want to share the strategy with you guys also, so you guys can also participate and start using strategy to make money trading with Macrash. So if you are new here to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification to enter upon a strategy. You guys to be aware. So guys, the thing is I want you guys to make sure that this strategy I just got this strategy and it's a crazy strategy, can be used to make crazy money. So I want you guys to stay tuned with me till the end of this video. Make sure you watch this video to the end so you won't miss anything about the strategy, how you can make use of it, the setup, and everything you need to know about the strategy. So be sure you stay tuned. And if you want us to manage your account, you can just contact the number you are seeing at the screen for account management, and then we are going to send you our terms we use for account management, and if you agree with the terms, then we are going to manage your accounts for you. So you can also join our Telegram community. The link is going to be in the description below. You can join our Telegram community for free signal. So you can join our Telegram community. The link is in the description. You can join. It's totally for free. So you can join our Telegram community for free signal. So with that being said, let's quickly jump into the strategy. So today what I'm talking about this is that I just started using strategy for a while ago now. I've been practicing strategy on a $3,000 account. I've already grown to 3,600. So they're currently running into a profit. I'm expecting to take my TP around this area right here. So this way I'm expecting to take my TP. You can see where my TP is. So so now guys, let's quickly let me quickly walk you guys through the strategy. So now let's first dive into the settings for the strategy before we jump into how you can make use of strategy, how you are going to make use of it. Now guys, so the settings for the strategy, just go to this icon you're seeing at the top. When you get there, then we just need this setup for the strategy. So the first setup we need is the moving average, which is going to be in our main chart. Now let me first delete everything up so we can start from scratch. Now when I go to this icon, I want to click on the F plus. So this is the F plus. So click on the F plus. So when I click on the F plus, the first indicator we are going to be adding is going to be our moving average, which you are seeing right here. So click on the moving average. So when you click on the moving average, we want to see the parameter is going to be 200, and the shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close, and then the style we are going to be using the black color. So now we set everything up like this. Then the next thing you want to do is just click on done, and you're going to have your indicator right in your chart. Now the next indicator we are going to be adding is going to be in our indicator window 1. So just click on the F plus. So when you click on the F plus, then you are going to be adding your mark day. This is the mark day right here. So you add your mark day. So now this is the parameters for the MACD. We need the fast EMA to be 12, the slow EMA to be 22, the MACD SMA needs to be 9. Apply to close. The style I'm going to be using. So you can choose any color of your choice. So we set it up like this. Then the next thing you want to do is just click on done, and you're going to have your MACD right in your chart. Now the next indicator you are going to be adding is going to be now indicator window 1. So we want to click on the F plus, which is going to be now indicator window 1. So we want to add our Bollinger Band. So this is the Bollinger Band. We want to add this. So click on the Bollinger Band, and then these parameters for the Bollinger Band. We need the period to be 200. The deviation is need to be 1.500. The shift is 0, and apply to previous indicators data. Now the style, I'm also going to be using a black color. So when you set it up like this, the next thing you want to do is just click on done, and you're going to have your Bollinger Band right in your chart. Now the last but not the least indicator we are going to be adding is going to be moving average. So click on the F plus. So when you click on the F plus, then we want to add our moving average, which is going to be last. So we want to add our moving average. Now when you click on the moving average, now this is the parameters for the moving average. The period is going to be 2, so it's not going to be 200 anymore. It's going to be 2. The shift it's going to be shift 0 exponential. Now apply to first indicator data. So then the style is going to be 3 pieces. I'm also going to be using the black color. So when set it up like this, the next thing you want to do is just click on done, and you're going to have all the settings you need for the strategy. It's all the settings you need for the strategy. Now the strategy, we are going to be using this strategy on our 1 minute time frame, and then we are going to be using it also in our 15 in our 1 minute time frame, I think. So we're going to be using but basically we use strategy on 5 minute time frame and the 15-minute time frame, and also sometimes on 1 minute time frame. So that is where the strategy is very useful, and that is where you can be making the money with the strategy. So now I'm going to be using my 5 minute time frame to explain to you guys how you are going to make use of the strategy. So I'm going to be using my 5 minute time frame now. So this is the same down this trade video one, see, which is where I took my trade right at this area which you are seeing right here. That is where I eventually took my trade. So now, how are you going to make use of the strategy? How are you going to make use of the strategy? Now, the thing you want to note here from this strategy, the thing you want to note is that now you want to make sure that you want to see the moving average, which is in our main chart. You want to first switch your 15-minute time frame. That's where the 15-minute time frame is important. Now go to your 15-minute time frame. Now let's say you want to go for a sell. Now want to go for a sell, want to sell the market. Now I want to see that the moving average is above the price, which you can see that the price, when the price touches this area, it come to the downside. Which means that the market when it touches the moving average is shooting to the downside. So you can see we have multiple touches right here. We have the first touches, which is here. We have the fourth touches here. We have the second touches here, and the third touches right here. Now, so when I see that this moving average, when we see that the moving average is below the moving average, then we want to switch our 5 minute time frame. You can see it is below the moving average. The price, we want to see the price moving below the moving average. So this first area, so you can see it's moved below the moving average. Now when you come back to this area, now when we reach that area, we want to see that the price moving down to the moving average. So this way is first moved down to the moving average. So when it moved right here, when it spike down here, it moved a little bit spike. Now it has been moving down to the moving average. Now what are you waiting for? You are waiting to see that the price I say must come back to touch the moving average. So when you see that the price is touching the moving average, that is where you are going to go for yourself. You want to see the price that touches the moving average. Now when it touches the moving average, the next thing you want to do is that you want to see that the MACD right here, the moving average, the red line and the red MACD line and the black moving average need to cross over each other, which means that the crossover needs to happen. You want to see that the crossover happens around the moving average and the MACD. And also the second confirmation you need to see is that you want to see that the moving average is at the top side, which means that it's at the overbought level. When the MACD moving down is at the oversold, it's at the overbought level. When it move is down area, and when it's at the top area, we note that the MACD is at the oversold level, which means that the market is likely going for a sell. And when it's going down, which means that you can see we have the Bollinger Band. The Bollinger Band, now you have the upper Bollinger Band and lower the Bollinger Band. Now the upper one shows that the market is going for a sell, and the lower one means that the market is going for a buy. Now when this occur right here, you wanna wait for the price to for the moving average, and the moving average, which is the black line, and the MACD line, which is the red line, crossing over, which means that the MACD line need to cross over each other. So when the crossover happens, which you can see right here, let me show you guys can see the crossover. Now you can see this is where the crossover occurs. This is where the crossover occurs. Now this is where you can see the crossover. You can see we have one here. We have exactly the one right here. You can see you want to see that crossover. So when you see that crossover, that's when you want to jump in. That's when you want to jump in for your trades. That's when you want to open your positions. And I expect to take your TP. I'm expecting you guys taking your TP around this area. But sometimes markets might move crazily. But sometimes you want to take your TP around the next support area, and which which is the perfect area to take your profit. Okay, that's for exit. Now I'm very sure you guys note this down. So now let's say you want to now go for a buy. That is for a sell explanation. That is for sell explanation. And let's say you want to go for a buy. Now let's say you want to go for a buy now. I'm heading into $4,000 plus profit. So you can see this is not a joke strategy. It's not a joke strategy. So now let's now look for a buy opportunity. Let's look for a buy opportunity. So we have multiple buy opportunities right here. We have a multiple buy opportunities right here. Now we have the first one. We have the first one right here. We have the second one right here. We have the third one right here. Now let's say you want to take a trade with this type of price movement. Now the first thing you want to note is that you want to make sure that the price is touching the moving average, which means that the price needs to touch the moving average. Now, when the price touching the moving average, you want to see the price go above the moving average, which means that the moving average needs to move below. Now, when it touches, you want to see a candle closing above the moving average. When you see a closing above the moving average, you can see right here, closing above the moving average. So the reason why you need to wait for the price to close above the moving average is that it might be that the market want to break the moving average. So that's why it's important to wait for a price to move above the moving average a little bit before you decided to jump into any trades. Now you can see we have it right here. Now let's say you want to go for a buy around this area. Now when you see the price broke a little bit below the moving average, but it eventually come back to this moving average. When you come back to this moving average, now you want to wait for a candle to close. When this candle closes, this candle we are seeing right here, when it closes, that's when you are certain you want to now look at your indicator window one, which means that you want to see that the price is at the overbought levels, which means that the price needs to go below the Bollinger Band. Now you can see a little bit go below the Bollinger Band. That's a clear confirmation. And the next confirmation we want to see is that the Bollinger Band is crossing over each other. The Bollinger Band and the moving average line is crossing over each other. So when the crosses happen, that's when you are going to go for your trade. But sometimes I'm not that type of strategy. That type of trade is not that 100%. But you want to see that the price. You want to see a 100% trade, a 100% opportunity trade, which you can see we have one right here. The price is moving straight back and almost touching the moving average. So when you're almost touching the moving average, we can see this great candle right here closing below this red line. Let me zoom so you guys can see it more clearly. You can see we have this indecision candle right here. We have this indecision candle right here. Now we can see this green candle closing below this indecision candle, which indicate that the market is going for a buy. And the next thing we want to see is that we can see something right here, that the price, you can see that this moving average indicator in the one is crossing over each other. So when that crossovers happens, when we see that crossover, we want to see the next thing we want to see is you want to see that a crosses needs to happen right here, which means that the moving average, the black moving average crossing over the MACD line, which means that the crossover must happen and the MACD needs to be at the overbought levels. So that is the odd confirmation you need before you take any trades with the strategy. That's all the confirmation you need before you take any trades with the strategy. I hope you guys love this content. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I don't want this video to be much longer because I should be explaining a lot more better for you guys, which means that I'll be using another indexes to make another explanation for you guys, but I don't want this video to be much longer. That's why I make sure that it's just short at 6. So what I want you guys to do is also make sure that you backtest the strategy. Figure out how it's going to be your own trading system. Figure out how you guys can mark your own trading criteria. The strategy is working 100%, and I want you guys to make sure you match your own trading style. And also, if you watch this video and don't understand, just comment down below or contact me on my WhatsApp. So the number is going to be on the screen. You can contact me. It's not for account management. Just text me that you don't understand the strategy, and going to explain a lot more better for you guys. And if you need account management, you can contact us for account management. So we are going to manage your account for you. Contact the number you are seeing on the screen. And if you want to join our Telegram, you can totally join again Telegram community for free signals. And if you are new to the Travel channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification so that I post strategy you guys will be aware. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.